Okay. Intro. 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 Do. Scraping part 2 as promised. And my camera pans up and down without moving. How about that? Yeah. Woo! This is not a Vans commercial. Okay, I could not find my favorite t-shirt, so this one is on for now. Yeah, and that's a loop that I just made on my RC. I love music. I think music is the way home. And if you can feel music and feel like playing music, then you're on the right path. So here today, as I promised I would do, I would show a little bit of scraping. I'm still doing this. This neck here is not ebony. It's I don't know. It looks like a form of walnut of some sort. It's hardwood, but. And then I also made a measurement to see if there was a dip, and there's no dip. But the thing is, this is a half violin, and on half violins, what like I how to explain in French? I mean, the normally like on a violin, you're going to use as many notes as you can, but at the age of a child who's just learning, maybe staying in first position is fine. And so without the dip, too much of a dip or too much here, it won't make that much of a difference. So I'm not gonna make so much of a dip or a fuss out of making a perfect dip on this halvesies, but I do want it to be playable, So I'll go ahead and scrape and polish and make sure that it's maybe there's a form of hardener I can put on there. I'm definitely not gonna. I guess my hardener would be just polish the shit out of it, like polish it to glass, and then it'll have zero friction with the strings, which is what we're looking for. And it looks like hard enough wood to for the life of how long it takes a child to grow. It doesn't take too long. Oh, whoops. Here's the scraping technique. So really not to be afraid. You can hold your blade on a little bit of a slanting. So because if you're going slanting towards you, you're actually cutting off. You don't want to cut off. You want to just shave, sort of. I guess if you've shaved before, you shave. However, the blade of a shaver does cut against, but you got all these neat little, depending what shaver, like the generic shavers you get at the store. I don't recommend it. I recommend if you're gonna shave in life, get a straight blade. Get a blade that. And learn how to shave properly. These toys, these electric. I fell for it. I fell for the electric shaver. I fell for the plastic Bic shavers. I mean, if you got to use them, go ahead. But razor blade is always much better way to go. Here's back to scraping. So here my goal is to take off the black, the cheap black flaking plastic, which who the hell knows what that was. I think it's some kind of enamel they put on there, hoping that enamel is good enough for a child. Like they don't think, I don't know, that the child's gonna leave the violin in a humid area. Or I'm not sure how the enamel from this neck just flaked off. It sure is sad. Probably got humid and then got frozen or something. Who knows? But yeah, scraping is a wonderful thing. If you're thinking about going into l'utilier or any kind of woodwork or any kind of restoring furniture, anything like that, scraping is the way to go. And of course, we have I have like polishing emery cloth. Emery cloth is wonderful too after scraping, of course. So I wasn't going to spend too much time on this video scraping, but it is going to be my better scraping video. I think the camera's more, sturdy, and I wanted you to see this. Like, if, what am I saying? What am I trying to say? I'm scraping, like, I would say, actually a little bit fast. So if you're gonna scrape at home, just really take your time. Like, okay, me, I'm just like, I'm used to scraping fast, and then also I get hypnotized by the music a lot. So see, like, almost every beat I'm making a scrape. I've done a lot of scraping, and I know I'm not fucking up his neck, so but please, if you're gonna do this at home, practice on something else or practice on something you're not going to be handing over for Christmas as a playable instrument. Oh, do you guys hear that? Yeah. Okay, I think this is a nice neck now compared to before. I like natural color, There's no dip. There's no much dip there. I wonder if you can see that on camera. You see that? There's no dip, but the child's only going to be playing his fingers here. I can't imagine a child going up past the first position. So there's my what do you call it? Video at 14:11. Just kidding. It's 14:31. Was it 2:11 when I started? It doesn't matter. Enough about the 9/11 thing. I will tell you guys what's up, but I want 1,000 subscribers, so I can be live and make it count, because otherwise YouTube, Facebook, they can just delete the video. They can delete the video. So anyways, I'll always answer questions or emails or stuff, but if you really want to know about what I think is going on in this reality, you're gonna have to maybe read between the lines, or watch all my videos, my shorts. I'll be giving hints and stuff. If I've done an hour in some video yet, I'm not sure that they're being allowed on YouTube now, because I've said some naughty things or whatever the fuck. Pardon me, my French, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not pulling for the global narrative going on right now. I'm not really falling for it, and I hope you are not either. But if you are, I don't know, you could change channel, or or learn something from my channel. And if you're getting creative already, that's a good step towards unprogramming and unbrainwashing yourself. Winter's coming. It's the best time to get creative. Oh, this is a nice neck. Look at that. Now, there's a little bit of white in this wood, so please, if you know what kind of wood this is, write me a comment. I should be calling my brother Bobby. He knows an awful lot about wood. And Uncle Gilles, Gilles passed, so yeah, I'm getting limited in the people I can call for advice these days. But we do have the internet, we do have Google, and it's okay, I guess. But a lot of misinformation. You can't really trust Wikipedia now, can you? And just for saying that, I'll probably lose a few friends, but that's okay. I'm into the truth, and what is the real truth behind why we're here. And if you're not watching Matt yet, you should maybe catch one of Matt's videos. Archaics is a pretty awesome channel as well. And if you're here for the lutherie, go see Kevin Lee Lutherie. Luthier is just great. I should put links in my channels. I'm sort of lazy at this point in my joining at totally the most oddest time in the world to like join a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. It seems it's time for people to get out, and here I am going going back in, and well, winter's coming and kids go to school, and well, it's cold in Quebec, so getting creative and playing music, and well, it's I live kind of far from friends and family, and so if I want to keep in touch, this is the way to do it. You know, if you wanted to see what I was up to, I'm sure if my mom was still alive, she'd be probably checking out these videos. I could smell this wood has a special smell to it. It's a music wood. I think I know what kind it is now. It must have something to do. Like this one here is similar. Look at that. Yeah. Look, I think I found the kind of wood it is. It's almost exactly the same kind and same size. I wonder if Louis had this chunk of wood. If it might be called boxwood. Is that possible? Boxwood looks almost the same color. I got this other chunk from a dear friend who wants me to make him a harmonica. Johnny Clova gave me this piece of wood, and this is like amazing. It smells. It has it's a nice smell to it. And look, it's almost the exact same as what I was scraping. Look at that. It's the same grain and everything. So I wonder if it might just be a more, less expensive music wood. That's what these cheap necks are. These cheap violins are getting in California. They're probably getting their wood from, well, I don't know where that kind of wood would come from. Maybe from Brazil, I'm guessing. Brazil. Brazil's got a lot of exotic wood and those parts and stuff where you'll find wood close to a river or something, or it's a fruit tree or a nut tree or something like that, and it'll be hardwood, bois franc en français. Puis ben, c'est ça. En anglais, en français. Well, okay, so I scraped this neck. I think I'm happy about it. And so we got a neck ready to polish, and I gotta install. Still got the old black stain on the back of the side. That's funny. I don't think I'll bother removing that. It does have the dip there. I could put my name, like Nagamak Michel Morton. I could put a Goo 22 in there, but whatever. So there's another thing I want to show you. Well, there's glue here. Before I glue this neck back on, what I'm gonna do in a couple minutes after the show, because I don't know, I'm not really prepared to do gluing shows right now. But like, if you guys could see that, there's a little bit of glue right there. I'm gonna be removing the glue. Always remove the glue before you. Put new glue on. So I don't know if that's a tip or not. Scraping is a tip. Enjoy scraping. Love scraping. What would be another shop tip of the day? Would be scraping was my tip of the day. And keep your exotic wood looking exotic, eh? I mean, come on, it looks so pretty. There's no reason to stain that black, really. I mean, what for? And stain it black and polyurethane. I mean, come on. It's so cheap the way these big companies are going. They're like, okay, like the difference between the industry, okay, in 1902 or between 1800, they're saying that these Schweitzer violins were made to look old, so the industry was doing something, and they're, for sure, you find a Schweitzer, you're going to see they sound like butter. They might need a little fixing, but they sound really nice. And then there's the Medio Fino too here in the window. The Medio Fino, I had it strung up last week and last month, and it also has an amazing sound to it. And I mean, China has one, Brazil has one, all over the world. There's a Medio Fino somewhere because they sold for $2, and they were like exceptional because in the industry went out of their way to make really really nice stuff. Yeah, and you pick up a Medio Fino today and it's nice. Look at today's work. What the people are doing today, it's not even centered. Like the scroll is not centered. The nut is probably made out of plastic. And you saw me flaking the shit off here. It was all flaked with like some kind of plastic polyether. It's like today's stuff is meant to just be thrown out. It's like as if this stalled century, Matt calls it, is for real. And some people know it, or I don't know. They just know why. I don't know why cover up. Okay, it does anyway. There's something being covered up worldwide, and that's for sure. And even in the spirit world, there's stuff being covered up, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I'm gonna explain as much as I can in the future how our world, actually, our universe, the real universe, the real reality of our real universe is most likely after this life. So, having said that, I'll go into my outro. Love you guys. Have a great day.